You are watching our program FHS Live, and this program is brought to you by the Filipinske Helpisamfoni Norge or the Filipino Helping Society in Norway. FHS, Tulungan sa Pangalawang Tahanan. FHS was founded in 2011 by our president, Saleria Malayan. You can watch FHS Live on our FB page, and you can also email us at info@fhsnorge.org, and you can also chat on our Facebook page, the Filipinske Yelpisamfuni Norge, at the address fhs.org.no.
We would like to invite you to watch our FHS Live every month, and you can also request Filipino songs that you miss hearing. Just comment below, we might have it for you.
Hi, my name is Angela Holden, and I'm from the Philippines. I've been in Norway for 5 months already, and I'm a volunteer in the Filipino Helping Society.
Hello, everyone, and hi, Angela. I'm Mitch. I'm sorry I don't have a camera right now. I'm having technical difficulties.
It's
I'm
okay.
also an FHS volunteer under the team Newbie in Norway. I joined FHS 2 years ago and became one of the active volunteers since then. Our topic for today will be about religious observance in April. And we're gonna talk about some traditions and culture and food and especially some preparations that they have done, like for example, Poske
Mm-hmm.
and Ramadan, to be specific. And also we have some Orthodox. Also, it's almost the same as Easter celebration or Poske Punosh.
Yeah.
And what about you, Angela? Um, can you say about something about the religious observance this April? What did
Uh,
you do?
mhm. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually new here in Norway, so I haven't really particular, or really don't know what's the celebration, what how they celebrate it. But as far as I could see people buying the egg chocolate. It's like a big egg,
Oh yeah.
and then I think there's chocolates in there, and then I see a lot of people buying daffodils, the yellow colors. So yeah,
Mm.
it's really colorful here in Norway.
Yeah,
So yeah.
well, actually, we can do Tagalog. We can speak in Tagalog for the meantime, I guess.
Yeah. Okay,
If you
sige.
want to, but if you prefer
Mhm.
English, that's good also. Yeah.
So yeah, so we can talk in yeah, because later on we will have a another guest, and she might not understand about what we're talking about. No, pero sige,
Oh, yeah, I
for the
understand.
meantime
Yeah.
pwede tayong magtagalog. So ayan. Yun
Yeah.
nga. Nasabi ko nga, FO Mitch, na
Yeah.
um medyo masaya dito sa Norway kasi nakikita ko yung medyo colorful siya, madilaw, dilawan.
Mm,
Yun nga.
correct.
So,
Mm. Yeah, ano yan, sign yan ng uh, Easter dito sa Norway, or we call it påske in Norse, in the regional language. Yeah, yeah, so we have also, aside from the eggs, some areas also they try to have some decorations, some areas, like I'm living here in Larvik.
mhm.
So there is one special place here that we used to for the kids, where they go there and observe the Bosque culture
I see.
here in Europe. Yeah.
Meron din ba silang ano, egg hunting? Kasi sa sa Pilipinas especially, meron silang Easter egg hunting. Dito ba meron din?
Yes, yes, that's the place that I'm talking about here
Ah,
in Larvik,
okay.
and it's in Stavern.
Hmm,
It's already a tradition that every first the Bosque,
mhm.
um, people or the parents and the kids, they bring their kids there to enjoy and have some games, and also Easter egg hunting. That's what
Hmm.
you
Oo
ask.
nga,
Yeah.
nakakatuwa ano.
Yeah.
Sana makakita din ako ng gano'n, talaga yung live or yung
Yeah. Next year we
Physical.
will egg hunt together. I hope. I hope. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Yeah.
Oo. So yun again, we're still discussing about the religious observance in April. Actually, marami tayong mga religious observances. Pero yun nga, here in FHS Live, we will be discussing in particular the Easter, tama? Ano nga tawag ulit nun? FO Mitch in Norwegian?
Pause. Eh.
Påske, ayun. And then the Ramadan. So yun, FO Mitch?
Yeah. Um, I think you will be the one who you will introduce our next the
Yes, our
influence. Yeah.
guests.
Yes.
We will be
Uh, uh,
joined in by our team members at Team Nin Experience, our TL Tuesday Bautista. Um, and para makasama natin siya para i-discuss natin tong ating topic for today, which is religious observance in April. TL
yeah.
Tuesday, hello!
Uh, Hello, my name is Tuesday. Magandang umaga sa Pilipinas at magandang gabi dito sa Norway.
Ayan.
Yes.
Welcome sa ating FHS Live.
Actually, kaming tatlo, kami ang part ng Team Newbie in Norway NIN Experience. Ayan, ng organization na Filipino Helping Society in Norway. At nandito pa rin kaming tatlo para samahan namin, sana samahan nyo din kami, samahan nyo kami to discuss about religious observance in April. So, syempre yung mga kaganapan dito sa Norway, paano nga ba nila isineselebrate yung, in very particular yung Ramadan at ang Easter. Ayan. So, yes, TL Tuesday, you will be the one to introduce our first guest, I believe.
Yes. Our first guest is she's a mom of a 4-year-old boy. She's working as a helsefagarbeider at Hovseter Yemma for 10 years. Imagine that. And at the same time, she is an entrepreneur. Let's welcome her. Her name is Isil Brigitte Rempis Ruiz.
Hi.
Welcome po.
Hi.
Hello.
Afternoon po. Yeah, I'm Isel Ruiz. Yeah. Na-introduce naman ako, no? Yeah, so andito na ako sa Norway for 10 years now.
Ayan. So, Miss Isel, tell us about yung celebration sa Easter dito sa Norway. Since you're a Filipino and I believe you're married to a Norwegian, tama ba?
Hindi.
I'm
Meron
sorry,
pala
okay.
Filipino din,
So
oo.
yun, bilang isang Filipino in Norway, how do you celebrate Easter with your family?
Actually, parang medyo nahahawi naman yung celebration namin in the Philippines tsaka dito. Um, since nagwo-work ako at saka siyempre 'di ba, yung alam mo na holiday pay kapagka Easter week. So, basta ang pinakaimportante sa amin is yung Easter Sunday. So, kailangan 'pag Easter Sunday I see to it na, free ako from work or 'pag morning lang ako magwo-work para in the afternoon we can go together to church. Kasi, I have a 4-year-old son and he's always looking forward din for the Easter egg hunt sa church. Kasi maraming ano, activities actually yung church, eh, 'di ba? Tapos ang part ng celebration namin ng Easter, hindi kasi possible dito yung bisita bisita iglesia at saka yung anong tawag no, alay lakad. So ginagawa namin usually is first nagde-decorate din kami sa house pero hindi naman yung sobrang dami like mga yellow flowers lang tapos yung anak ko may uwing mga um, yung parang mga arts and crafts.
Yeah, I think may konting technical difficulty
Okay.
si Miss Isel. Ayan, you're back. Medyo naglag ng konti, pero yan, going back, you've mentioned about walang alay laka dito and
Oo,
also
yeah.
walang
Walang
bisita
alay
iglesia.
lakad,
So,
walang
yun.
bisita iglesia.
Yes, so yeah,
Yeah, oo.
please
So
continue.
so usually ang first thing is yung yun nga nagde-decorate din kami sa house pero hindi naman sobrang dami. Usually I just buy yellow flowers And then yung mga kasi yung anak ko nagba-Barnehage, yung sa kindergarten. Marami silang activities doon like yung mga, yung mga parang mga eggs, nagdo-draw sila or may mga basta mga arts and crafts.
Parang
So yun,
pinipainting,
yeah,
nagpe-paint dun sa
ay
eggs?
gumagawa sila ng chicken na mga something like that. So yun dine-decorate namin. Tapos I also buy some, um, parang mga painting activities na may kinalaman sa Easter like mga eggs nga or chicken. So yun ang usual na activity namin ng anak ko. And then siyempre yung no meat every Friday. Yeah. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
yun, bumunggo lang tayo 'pag Friday, guys. Tapos tapos 'pag Saturday naman, wala naman actually kaming special on Saturdays. And then 'pag Easter Sunday, yun yung very important sa'min, na every Easter kailangan kami ay, magsisimba. So yun. Gusto ko sanang mag-ano nung salubong pero hindi ko pa siya na-try dito yung salubong. Kasi either may work ako or hindi pa ano, parang basta lagi kami hindi natutuloy pumunta sa salubong.
Meron
So
palang
you
salubong?
mentioned about salubong.
Meron
Meron
dito?
ditong salubong?
Meron, oo,
They have
meron
they
kasi
celebrate salubong here?
oo,
Yes, I
kasi
think there's some
ang
arrangement in the church, right?
ano
They
po?
have some arrangement in the church, in the Catholic
Yeah,
Church.
Mm-hmm.
mm. Yung sa ano, Saint Joseph, Chiriquea, marami silang
Ah,
activities actually sa Poske.
Mm.
From ano
yeah.
bang tawag dun, yung may palaspas, Palm
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, may gano'n sila tapos parang may procession, merong salubong, Easter
Mm.
Sunday, tapos yung anak ko and then yung pamangkin ko sinasama ko 'pag Easter Sunday, meron silang egg hunt. Tapos may mga prizes inside. Kaya yung actually yung aking, pamangkin, he's always looking forward, sasama siya sa'kin 'pag Easter Sunday. Kaya lang
Oh,
this
that's
year wala.
oh yeah. But Mom's Isil, nag-aano ba kayo? Nagpe-prepare ba kayo ng special meals during Easter? Aside from munggo?
Hindi. Actually, wala naman kaming special meal for Easter. Pero yun nga, like if hindi kami nagkaroon ng meat. Hello?
Ah,
Hello?
okay.
Oo.
Yes,
Just
Yes.
talk.
one.
Nawawala ba ako? Ayun.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
Just
it's okay,
continue,
it's
Miss
okay.
Hazel.
Okay. So ano naman, basta 'pag Easter Sunday nagluluto kami ng something special. Pero siyempre may mga meat na nga kasi pagka Friday wala. So parang ang usual naman 'pag Easter Sunday is yung mga usual family favorites lang naman. Yun,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
namin. Pero nothing like special or yeah, nothing special meal for Easter Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. Oh, that's good to hear. At least there's no hassle, to think na, okay, we must prepare this and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. Wow.
So yun, I think na yung third question kasi is parang na nasagot mo na nabanggit mo yung ibang mga traditions coming from our country. Pero bukod
Yeah,
doon,
yeah.
meron ka pa bang ibang, is there any other tradition from Philippines or the home country that you are in that you brought to Norway? Bukod dun
Ah,
sa nabanggit mo kanina.
parang wala na. Ay, ang ano lang pala, yung 'di ba yung Palm Sunday, 'di ba
Yes,
may
the palm.
palaspas. Since wala namang
Mhm.
palaspas, pero gusto ko talaga may palaspas ako. Ang ginagawa ko is
Mhm.
lumalabas ako, hanap ako ng mga dahon diyan or branches, ta's nilalagyan ko siya ng ribbon and then
Oo.
nilalagay ko siya sa entrance
Okay.
ng house
Wow.
namin.
Okay.
Parang do it yourself na
Oo,
lang.
Improvise,
Oo.
yeah.
That's
oo,
very
lagi akong
nice.
gumagawa ng gano'n. Kasi alam
Mhm.
mo wala naman talagang palaspas dito na
Oo,
katulad
wala.
sa
Mm.
tapos
Yeah.
same lang din.
TL Tuesday, I think you have a question for our Miss Isil, for our guest.
No, I don't have any other questions. But
Parang
I'm just
medyo nag-hang tayo ulit. Pasensya na po
I'm
today
just
kasi
yeah.
madalas nagkakaroon tayo ng technical difficulties.
Mhm.
TL
Yeah.
Tuesday, I believe meron kang question for Isil.
Is there any other thing that you want to share with us while observing Easter?
Um, Ano kasi yung Easter celebration kasi now for me is different from before. Kasi siyempre
Mhm,
nung wala pa akong anak, medyo busy ako lagi sa mag-work, ganyan.
mhm,
Pero when
mhm,
ano, yun nga, nagkaroon na ako ng anak, so parang I see to it that I have free days to celebrate Easter. Since marami ding mga, actually marami activities eh, sa mga like for example yung mga indoor activities, tapos sa mga like yung mga Leke Plus, mga libraries, mga anong tawag dun? Yung mga indoors na recreation like yung SNO, for example sa Lawrence meron silang activities for Poske. Kasi 'di ba yung mga bata
mhm,
dito usually pumupunta sa Hita,
mhm.
tapos
Yeah.
marami silang activities, yun. So parang nilu-look forward nung mga kids to celebrate Easter.
Mhm,
Kaya parang I always see to it na I prepared activities for my son. And
mhm,
also
mhm,
every Easter, nag-aano rin kami, nag-ano kami ng mga friends ko, egg hunting kami for the kids. So yun ang nilu-look forward nila always, every
mhm,
Easter. Ayan.
That's very
mhm.
Yun lang.
nice.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
that's very nice. Yeah.
Ayan. So I guess
Ayan.
nasagot na ni Miss Icy lahat ng mga
Mhm,
katanungan natin. Is there anything that you wanted to add? Are you good?
mhm.
Meron ka pa bang gusto idagdag?
Parang wala na.
Ayun.
Ayan.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, Miss
Oo, thank you
Icy.
so
We
much
are glad
for
to have you here.
very
Right.
lively at nakakatuwang usapan, Miss Isel. And yeah, sana sa susunod mag-guest ka ulit sa amin. And for now, we will be having an info drive by our team Helse Og Veldidet. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Miss Isel. Yeah,
We
hope to
will
see
bring you
you sa
backstage.
susunod na
Yeah, that's right.
mga FHS Live. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you, Miss Icy.
Ayan. So, kanina nabanggit natin yung may nabanggit siya 'no, hite. Hindi ko alam yung hite. Till Tuesday, ano yung hite?
Cabin.
Hita cabin.
Ayan. Oo,
Mm. Na
pasensya
parang
na kayo kasi bago ako dito.
vacation
So, may
house.
mga naririnig akong ano. So, ano,
Oo.
cabin. So, pumupunta sila
Cabin,
sa
parang vacation house, gano'n.
vacation house. I
It's
see. Ayan.
normal to dito sa Norway. Mhm.
Mhm. So, ako at si TL Tuesday ay part ng Team NIN and marami pa kaming mga teams na nasa FHS and one of this is yung aming Team Helseog Veldedet and we will be sharing with you an info drive by the Team HB.
Hi! Happy International Women's Day. We all know the essence of being a woman is to become a mother. But how we should deal the postpartum depression? Here are some tips on how to deal with postpartum depression. Let's take a look.
Postpartum depression. Adjusting to motherhood. Adjusting to everyday life after the birth of the baby has its challenges, especially if you're a new mother. Although it's important to care for your baby, you also have to take care of yourself. Postpartum depression can make you feel empty, emotionless, and sad. It can cause changes in mood, exhaustion, and a general sense of hopelessness for a long time after birth. Postpartum depression is a treatable psychological disorder. It can be managed effectively and you will feel better. Here are medical news today steps to cope with postnatal depression, to be used together with the guidance and advice from your doctor. First, build a secure bond with your baby. Second, take care of yourself. Third, slowly reintroduce exercise. Fourth, build a support network. Fifth, try psychotherapy and medication.
Hope you got something on our video. Don't forget, you are strong. Thank you for watching. Hane!
Yeah, we're back, and you're still watching FHS Live. Together with me is FO Mitch until Tuesday. And yes, we are still discussing about the religious observance in April. And kakapanood nyo lang kanina, isa yung info drive coming from the team Health Promoters. Ayan. And
From Healthy Over Daddy Hair.
yes, you're
Yes.
correct. And we will be joined now by our second guests. Um, yeah, we would like to welcome Miss Safa. She's a student from Mold University.
Hi,
Hello.
Papa.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for the invitation, first of all.
You're most welcome.
I
Yeah,
am really
very
glad to be with you, share the experience, hear a little bit from you, and also tell you a little bit about us.
Yes.
Maybe things you know, things you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, we would like to maybe you can share some information about you if you want to, but it's
yeah,
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Um, uh, my name is Safa Abdelaziz, and I am originally Palestinian. But I was born and raised in Syria. I've been in Norway like for 8 years now, so quite long enough.
Yeah.
And I am studying IT in Malta University. I am a mother of a 1-year-old son as well. Uh, it's quite challenging. I've been
Mhm.
watching the slides about mother's health, just quite connecting myself to the
Yeah.
information.
Mhm.
You can relate to that.
Yeah, I can relate to that. And that's it. That's me in short.
Thank you for that. We
Yeah,
would like to know how do you celebrate Ramadan with your family or in general here in Norway?
yeah. First of all, you were talking about religious observance in April.
Yeah.
Ramadan is actually doesn't come in April every year. I just wanted the audience to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
That Ramadan is a month in the lunar year.
Mm.
So every year it comes 10 days earlier than the year before. So it's moving along the our
With
calendar.
the moon. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we do celebrate Ramadan, though it's a kind of spiritual journey. Um, so we celebrate this spirituality in different ways. Most importantly, with worship. But of course, being a special month, we do prepare food and um, people eat together. People invite each other to having gatherings in Ramadan.
Mm.
Also, there was a kind of tradition in our country where people just send each other or exchange food. So just
Oh,
at the
that's cool.
time, yeah, at the end of the day when we break our fast,
Mhm.
just your neighbors might send you a dish and you send a dish to your neighbors. It's a little bit difficult in Norway. No one would send you anything.
Mhm.
Yes, your neighbor might be in
But
Larvik, not in Molde
yeah,
or in
but
Oslo.
but Muslims may share the tradition with Norwegians. They may send dishes just in order to show the culture
Mhm.
um,
Mm, that's so nice.
and let others know a little bit about it. The real
Mm,
celebration though comes at the end.
Mhm.
Ramadan by itself is not celebration, but at the end of Ramadan there is what is called Eid, 3 days that are really celebrated by every Muslim on earth. Um,
Mhm.
and that's where the nice things happen. Um
mm,
you know in Christmas people get gifts, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
But in Eid people get money.
I wish I got also. But I didn't get it. I think they call it hadiah.
So,
عيدية عيدية
Yeah,
in
hadiah, yeah.
yeah,
Arabic. Yeah, yeah.
ayan, may
So
technical
those
difficulty ulit tayo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So why do you give money to each other, Safa?
Well, it has nothing to do with our religion. First of all, it is something that people has made up, mostly for children, so they can go out, play,
Mhm.
buy things that they like. But it's also for older people as well. So a woman, for example, get money from her husband.
Oh,
A sister, yeah, I'm telling you.
that's very nice.
Sisters get money from their brother or father.
I see.
And so women are a
Uh,
little bit pampered along
Yeah.
with
yeah, yeah.
children.
Is there any other tradition from your home country that you brought to Norway? I think you've mentioned about this a while ago. Um, it's just is there any other types of
Yes, a
celebration?
celebration.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, in Eid,
The, mhm.
They celebrate in a way that every mosque, almost every mosque in every city, they would gather. Muslims would gather in the backyard of the mosque. Children would play. It turns to a playground actually, and
Mhm.
they just distribute food and meals for free
Mhm.
Mm.
Is it
to
every
all the
month?
families. What do you
Did you
say?
say, every month?
No, no, no. It's just
No,
during Eid.
during Ramadan. During
Yeah,
Ramadan.
the
Yeah.
last 3 days. No, no, not during
Mhm.
Ramadan. At the end of Ramadan, we celebrate in during 3 days, which we call Eid.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So during these days, there would be celebrations in the mosque, and maybe Norwegians would notice that if they are in touch with
Mhm.
Muslims.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
do you have
is
any
that the
other?
one that? I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Go on.
Tuesday.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, do you have other tradition in Palestine which is not being done by other Muslim countries? Like you have a specific tradition when it comes to Ramadan, because
Uh,
in Christian tradition, I think, and in every country, even if they're Christians, they do celebrate Easter in
I
a specific
understand
way. Yeah,
differently.
yeah.
Well, as I said, Ramadan is a spiritual
I
experience,
think
and
Safa,
it's
what PL Tuesday meant is there like a
yeah,
different in
I
celebration
know.
in Palestine?
Yeah, I know. I know. I understand her, and that's why
Yeah.
I am explaining like from
Yeah.
zero.
Mm.
Yeah.
The thing is, being spiritual and part of the religion made the differences very little.
Mhm.
Because we fast at one point and we break the fast at one point. Everyone, every country, every Muslims in the
Mhm.
world
Mm,
during Ramadan.
I
I
see.
think
What
it's
might
only
be
the time.
different? What do you say?
Yeah, I think the time difference that would be only
Oh yeah, the
the
time
for
difference.
breaking the
Yeah,
fast, for
we
example. Yeah.
yeah we fast at dawn and we
Mm-hmm.
break fast at sunset.
Mhm.
And the difference might be just the dishes,
Mm, I see.
Yeah.
something that is naturally different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just like we, for example, in Morocco, they eat different dishes from us
Mhm.
in Palestine, and that applies
Mhm.
to any time of the year and also applies for Ramadan.
Mm.
As for Eid, I would say that in Syria, for example, in Palestine, children would play in the streets. I mean, you would see children playing all around the streets. They are all dressed in new clothes and playing around. While in countries like Morocco, Algeria, you would not see that much. People like to celebrate with families in gatherings rather
Mm-hmm.
than showing that outside. So you won't see the celebration very obvious in the street of a city, in
Mm.
Morocco, for example. But you
So
would
it's
see
not
it
that big.
very obvious and different in Syria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when it comes to celebrating Eid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Because also
Yeah,
when I was living in when I was in Dubai, when during
yeah,
Eid there will be some
mm,
fireworks, there will be some Ferris wheel on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
yeah,
there's some stuff for the kids that they can go to and for the family as well. I
yeah.
think also I've seen my parents that currently living there now.
The
So
streets turn into amusement parks,
yes.
literally. And in countries like Syria, streets turn into amusement park. But as I said, in different countries, you will not see that.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
see.
so that's a good
Yeah.
information that we have.
Is there
So we
any
didn't
other
know that.
things that you want to share
I
with
didn't know
us
that.
when it comes to observing Ramadan? Maybe we
um,
forgot to ask you that, or you might want to
no,
share.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe something about why we fast, because
Mm-hmm.
we have talked enough about celebration.
Yes.
I would say something that even Muslims don't really or cannot formulate well, or
Mhm.
some even misunderstand, which is why we fast. You know, when you ask some Muslims, they would say that, okay, in order to feel just like the poor feel, we would feel how those who don't have money, those who are starving, how do they feel? Which
Mm.
is totally wrong and has nothing to do with why we really fast.
Oh, I
Because the
see.
poor and the rich fast in Ramadan. Though even if you have nothing to eat, or if you have a lot to eat, it makes no difference. Every Muslim's fast in Ramadan. And
Okay.
so why then we do fast? Well, it's to take the person one level up
Mm.
in spirituality. We refrain from what is normally allowed in order to refrain betterly from what's not allowed after Ramadan.
Mhm.
It's like when you train your muscles, and you can now train your muscles with 10 kilos,
Mhm.
and you move up one level, and you can now hold or lift 20.
Mm-hmm.
So after lifting 20, 10 becomes very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So it takes you one level up in order to
Yeah,
in
and
order
I believe
to
I think I
catch.
read about the fasting of the Muslims because it's also a part and the practice of the faith. It's one of the five pillars of Ramadan. I'm sorry, of Islam. Is that
Islam.
correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So well, it's glad it's an eye opener for our viewers and our listeners about what you've said because a lot of people doesn't know that why Muslims fast during
Yeah,
Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. That,
Yeah,
as I said shortly, it's in order to refrain from what is not allowed after Ramadan with a stronger will, refraining
Mm-hmm.
from
Mhm.
mm,
cheating, lying,
Mm-hmm.
stealing, whatever is not allowed in our religion.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
That's
for that. That's a very good information, and thank you for
Oh,
sharing
Yeah.
oh,
Right.
I was
about.
very glad being with you, hearing you, listening to your experiences. It was nice,
Mm.
actually. Thanks for everything, for the invitation. Wish you all good luck if with your organization.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and
Thank you so
you're
much,
welcome.
Safa.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. We will not disturb you more. Yeah, she was brought back to the back.
Yes, and now we're still the three of us. Yes,
Mm,
still Tuesday.
Uh,
Yeah.
what do you want me to say?
Yes. So yeah, we just discussed about the
Mhm.
Safa said about why do Muslims fast. It's really nice to hear it from the from Muslims themselves or for a
Mhm.
authorized spokesperson who knows something about what they're talking about because
mm.
not all people knows this information.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yes, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
very rare that we've
is it correct?
heard.
FO Mitch, ang galing kasi may natutunan tayo today.
mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
And
that's
this very, yeah, as you
yeah,
said, it's
and
very rare
as
not
part
to
of
hear something
FHS
from.
organization, nakakatuwa na naipe-present natin 'to sa ating mga viewers kung, ano nga ba yung mga information na dapat nilang matutunan. And
Exactly. And it's not about uh mo- for me, religions is like something that you believe on. It's not something so
yes.
extreme that you have to
Mhm.
be afraid to know about them.
Mhm,
I
yes.
think it's the lesson here now is to be, to be open and to hear them and understand each one another. Bawat isa. So I think there's nothing wrong to just to hear them out, whether it's Catholic or Orthodox or Muslim. And well, and I just wanted to quote one thing that Safa said, that she said that Ramadan is not or fasting. It's
Yes.
the meaning of fasting. She said that. to take person one level up spiritually. So it's like OMG, it's something that okay, also that's the real meaning of it. It's not about something that, they're fasting because okay, they want to starve and they want to feel the
Oo
other
nga,
people who is
nakakatuwa
also
'no?
hungry. Yeah.
Kasi parang bakit nga naman sasabihin mo para nga naman pantay, wala naman, eh. Nasabi naman ni Sapa na both rich and poor, sabay
Mm.
naman sila nagfa-fast. So
Yes,
hindi
definitely.
talaga issue yun, eh. So yun.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
right.
Estelle,
Pero
kasi
may mga ano ako, may mga questions din ako. 'Di ba parang 40 days ba 'yon? 40 days yung fasting niyo for fasting ng mga
mhm,
Muslim, 'di ba?
Yes,
Oo.
yeah.
Ah, paano nila na nakakaya
na-maintain?
yung o hindi, yung papaano nila nakakaya na pumasok sa work na walang laman ng
Nasa na si Tia Tuesday.
Parang
Ayan,
medyo
nagkakaroon na ng
na-busy na
technical
siya.
difficulties. But anyhow, I think her question is about fasting that pag pumapasok sila sa trabaho and all.
Paano nakakayanan?
Yes.
Paano nakakayanan. Sorry
Oo,
nawala ako.
yun.
Yun
Oo.
parang,
Hindi
curious
naman
ako and at the same time
oo.
parang I'm impressed kasi nagagawa nila yun tsaka yung 'di ba kumain sila sa gabi so parang naiisip ko na paano yun, napupuyat sila 'di ba?
Mm.
Mm.
How do they manage it? I'm curious and at the same time amazed. So gusto kong malaman paano yun paano nila yun
Well,
nama-manage right from the horse's
well,
mouth?
we can't answer that. No?
I think
Pero
kumakain naman talaga sila
yes,
pero
they
meron silang
have
2 meals, eh, alam ko,
breakfast.
FMH, tama
Yes.
ba?
They have breakfast. They call it suhoor.
Mhm,
Mhm.
It's around before the sunrise. That's before the sunrise. So they
Yeah,
still have something in their tummy, It's just that during
oo.
the day they don't have anything to eat and all.
mhm.
But
Even
as
drinks
what
'di
we
ba
can
parang
say, yeah, that's the power of God. So I can
Oo,
say,
drinks
yeah.
'di ba
But
parang wala
seriously, so yes, they don't drink
they don't
also.
drink either.
Yeah.
mm.
Mhm,
So
But
parang
I've
walang
seen
food, walang
some
water.
wala
yes, no food, no
walang food and
water,
water.
total fasting. As I observe, some people na I have some coworkers also na they are fasting during daytime.
Mhm,
Nakakasunod naman sila and all. We talk, we do normal things. But there's still something we call effect nung
mhm,
fasting sa katawan. Siyempre, di naman nawawala yun. Tao lamang
mhm,
tayo. But if there's a will, there's a way.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's
Tama.
what
and
they
it's
believe in.
Mhm.
So
So,
take it to do
kailan
it.
kailan sila natutulog? 'Di ba kumakain sila ng anong oras ba, 12:00?
Yes, they can. Yeah. Not really 12. Here in
Ah,
Norway, maybe. Yeah.
okey.
Uh, that was in the past years, I think, as far as I remember, na merong medyo late na. But
Hmm,
I'm not sure. I didn't experience that yet here. Not yet
mm,
here. I think in here in Norway, nung nagta 12 o'clock. But they said that it's quite long. Yeah, and
yeah.
they do survive. Some people
Tapos yun
survive.
parang nabanggit niya ata na medyo challenging yung alam ko kasi yung oras ng Norway is ano yung parang depende dun sa paglubog at ah,
Yes,
hmm,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
sunrise
right.
and
challenge,
sunset.
especially here in Norway. That's very,
Oo,
very
medyo
challenging.
challenging yun for
Oo,
them.
Oh, it's
that's
a big
right.
challenge here in Norway kasi nga long days tayo during
Yes.
summer. Tapos ano ba? Baliktad ba? Tama ba? Long days in summer. O, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Long days in summer. So if Ramadan falls on summer, so very long days talaga. So
mm,
medyo mahirap 'yun
yeah,
para mag-pass, I think. So
yeah.
maybe sanay na sila, yung mga lalo na yung mga matatagal na dito. So we don't know, but it's
May
really
exception
impressive, 'di
ba?
ba?
May
Na
exception ba
nakakayanan nila 'yun.
ano? Mm.
I think
Speaking of kaya,
ano,
meron bang mga exempted for fasting?
yes,
Curious lang
they
ako.
are exempted if they are sick, I think. Yeah, I think if they are sick, they can they can eat or they
Mhm,
can do the fasting because
Oo.
they
mhm,
have to eat because they are sick. And
Tapos
for women, if they have their monthly period, That's what I eat. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So, right now, medyo mag-pause muna tayo for a while. So, for now, let's just hear from one of our volunteers, a song. It's called Harana Ponata. So, please listen and enjoy.
Yeah. And we're back to FHS Live. And I'm still here with FO Mitch till Tuesday. And we're still discussing about the religious observance in April. And yung napanood niyo po kanina, yun ay Harana Ponata. Isa po yun sa mga activities ng Filipino Helping Society in Norway. And actually kami bilang kasama sa Team NIN, marami din kaming mga programs sa aming team. And nakakatuwa nga kasi itong Harana po Nata, kung napanood nyo, it's a Christian song, bale. So yung Harana po Nata nga, as nabanggit ko kanina, 'di ba FO, isa ito sa mga napakaraming programa and activities ng ating organization. TL Tuesday, 'di ba? Naka-mute ata si TL Tuesday.
Yes, TL, naka-mute ka. O tama yan, Angela, yung shinare
That's
mo.
right.
So napakarami nating exciting activity sa FHS. So yun, kami po ay Team Newbie in Norway. Ayan.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
and syempre speaking of that, activities at dahil napaka-exciting ng mga activities ng FHS, mapapanood nyo po sa susunod. Ito na ang ating core group promotion of activities. Ayan. So ito yung mga ginagawa namin sa FHS. Panoorin po natin to.
FHS members must work consciously to achieve the main goals for the period 2021 to 2026 through 4 core programs and 6 main activities.
FHS Kulturang Noipi aims to promote Filipino culture, tradition, and reputation in Norway and the world.
Team Kulturang Noipi activities. Lutong Pinosh, FHS Bugtungan, FHS Salawikain, Harana Ponata, FHS Live, Beauty in Norway, Kultura Trivia.
FHS Newbie in Norway work towards a successful integration of immigrants in Norway.
Main activities: DJ Seminar, Digitale, Språkcafé, Tips to Newbie in Norway.
FHS Health and Charity promote immigrant health in Norway and the health of all Filipinos, and assist with relief actions during crises and disasters in the Philippines. The health and charity activities are Self-Care Circle and FHS Support Group. FHS Youth safeguard the rights and interests of young members, strengthen their social skills, and involve them in development work. FHS main activities are language training, career guidance, health counseling, information exchange, mentoring program, relief action during and after a crisis or disaster.
And we're back sa FHS Live. Kasama pa rin natin si FO Mitch and si TL Tuesday. At napanood nyo po ang napakaraming exciting activities and programs ng FHS. TL Tuesday and FO, ilang years na kayo sa FHS?
Ako last year lang ako nag-join around maybe about around September or October. Ganun. October.
CFO.
I joined 2 years ago.
I see.
Medyo na.
Medyo pioneer.
Yes, medyo pioneer. Pangalawang batch ng mga
I see.
may mga naunang pioneers sila Sec Maria, sila yung mga
So
dating
second batch ka,
pioneers.
FO. Second batch ka.
Second batch ako.
See.
Until now, I'm still with FHS. So, ayun, maraming mga activities na, though malayo ako, actually, I'm living 2 hours from Oslo and most of the members, I think, Oslo. And it was based in Oslo. It is based in Oslo. So, office natin nasa Oslo din, na marami ring nagaganap din ng mga activities. So, abangan din ng mga viewers natin yung pag-open ng office natin maybe around June or after
Yes.
summer. So, we
Yeah,
will see.
that's right. That's
Maraming
exciting.
mga, mag-open pa tayo ng physical Sprock Cafe.
Mhm.
Tsaka
Yeah.
yung mga physical activities magaganap na sa mga offices, yung mga IPNV, yung mga ah, yung mga dating, ano nga ito, digital na ginaganap, pwede na natin gawin dun sa offices. So, it can be a hybrid.
Ayan. Kasi
Mhm.
ano
So,
bilang part ng FHS organization, pag sumama ka sa FHS, marami ka talagang matututunan, marami kang majo-join na ng mga activities and programs.
that's right.
So, um, 'di ba FOMH, pag sinabing FHS, tulungan sa pangalawang tahanan, para dun sa benefit
Correct.
naman ng mga nanonood sa atin, why we're having this FHS Live. Well, FHS Live nga pala is one of the many programs ng
Mhm. Ng
Filipino
FHS.
Helping Society. Pero
Society.
marami pang
Yeah.
iba, kagaya nga ng napanood
Yes.
ko. Pero yon, para lang maintindihan ng mga tao what is FHS, parang background lang, FO.
So, basically, it was started as we've said nung intro natin na it was founded by Miss Sally, our president.
Mhm.
And it was initially helping au pairs, which is also we're doing the same thing. So we're still helping au pairs because au pairs here in Norway, I think that statistically, mas marami ang mga Pilipino,
Mhm.
'di ba? So,
Mm.
yun, also meron din tayong mga collaboration sa ating Philippine Embassy
Mhm.
when it comes to au pairs or Filipino society. Meron tayo niyan. And meron tayong mga tinutulungan, may mga beneficiaries tayo na halimbawa, one of them is au pairs here in Norway and meron din tumutulong tayo sa Pilipinas ng katulad nung I'm not sure if it's Undoy or Yolanda ba yun, tinulungan natin. And last year, I think meron din tayong may bagyo na namang dumaan sa Pilipinas. So, tumulong din tayo doon. And CBL Olympics, merong mga beneficiaries yon. So,
Ayan,
yung
medyo naghang ulit si FO Mitch. So, till Tuesday, tayo na lang muna. Actually, sorry po kasi talagang madaming technical difficulties. But sabi nga, ano ba ang sinasabi? Till Tuesday, the show must
Go on, of course.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, we're talking about the activities. Speaking of that, isa sa mga activities na sabi nga ni FO Mitch, mga beneficiaries. So, itong pag-uusapan natin is about yung GNO scholars. Ayan.
Mhm.
So, iyan ay sa mga pinaka-main activities, isa sa mga pinaka-main activities ng FHS is to provide scholarship, parang language training program sa ating mga member na FHS. Yun po. So, sa mga viewers natin, ayan, basically, for you to avail this, kailangan po maging member muna kayo ng FHS. So,
That's right.
yun.
Mhm.
Kung nakikita niyo po sa poster, FO Mitch, nandiyan ka na ba?
yes,
Yes.
I'm back.
Parang wala pa si FO Mitch. Sige, till
Hello?
Tuesday, baka gusto mong...
Nandito siya. Naririnig ko siya.
Ayan. O, sige.
Ayan.
Oo. FO Mitch.
Yeah. We are now officially opening slots for our fourth North of Flooding or GNO this year. And it's the free Norwegian course. It will begin in summer or early autumn in this year. And if you want to be one of the FHS scholar and get a free Norse push before the year ends, you must follow these steps. So it's showing also on our screen. Since this offers is exclusive for FHS volunteers, so you must be part of our helping society or helping cycle. You are up to register as one of us.
Ayan.
There's a form in our website. Actually, you can find it in our FHS website.
Mhm.
And step 2 You must send an email application to info@fhsnorige.org with your name, date of registration as FHS volunteer, and reason why you deserve a free Nosh push.
Ayan. And practical information about FHS, gratis no shuplering. It's to be provided by AOF, a registered Norwegian course provider. And meron siyang total number of hours na 100 hours. And it's gonna be level B1 to B2 at isa po itong digital class. So more detailed information will be provided to the chosen participants. So if you're interested, register and apply now. Nakikita nyo sa inyong screen ang aming website at ang aming information. So, we are to conduct continuous interviews for qualified applicants starting April 23, and ang ating deadline for application is up until May 15, 2023. Sorry, 2022 is yung hours, ano? It's till Tuesday,
Yes,
ano yung
that's
22?
Yeah, it's 10
Bago sa
o'clock
Norway.
until
Ha?
10 o'clock in the evening. Until 10 o'clock in
10
the evening.
o'clock. So, May 15, 2023, 10 o'clock in the evening. So,
Yeah, that's the
be
deadline.
be part of our ever-expanding helping society, contribute to the Norwegian community while improving your language skills and opportunities here in Norway. So, yan po yung ating FHS gratis Nordsjøplaring. So,
Ayan. So, join na sa mga
Right.
oo.
sa mga
So,
gusto mag-avail
pero
ng
TL Tuesday,
gratis.
bago tayo makaka-gratis, di ba kailangan mo munang maging member? Tama?
Kailangan,
Hindi
yeah,
ka naman
that's right.
pwedeng mag-apply pag hindi ka member. So, dapat join us, join our community. Ito ang ating tulungan sa pangalawang tahanan. Filipino Helping Society. I think hindi natin nabasa yung mga comments sa live. Medyo windang-windang tayo sa
Oo
ating mga
nga, I was
damakmak
waiting
na.
for that, mga moms.
Meron ba yun? Sige, pasensya na kayo, sandamakmak man ang technical difficulties, but the
Ayan, ang
show must
sabi ni
go
The Philippines
on.
Kaya yeah, okay. Sorry magsabay ng magsalita. Ano ba yan?
Sige lang,
Ayan.
basahin natin.
The Philippines Kaya Sampo ni Norige. FHS. Go Team Nin. Thank you so much. Ang ating
Thank you. Ayan.
TL Tuesday, ikaw naman.
Ang team NIM po is in newbie in Norway.
That's right. Newbie in Norway, it means ito yung grupo ng mga volunteers na tumutulong sa mga newbies, sa mga newly immigrants na papuntang Norway na maka-adapt sa sa bago nilang environment sa Norway, kasi mahirap talaga kapag galing ka sa ibang bansa tapos papasok ka sa isang bansa na language is different, 'di ba? Tapos yung climate is different. Ang maraming mga pagbabago, and not to mention the culture and the traditions. So, yeah, so tsaka yung mga characteristics.
Yeah, TL Tuesday, I think may nag-comment pa. Pakibasa, sino ba yan?
I can't see the comment. Hindi ko siya nakikita. Sorry.
Pwede pong pa-flash sa screen yung iba pang comments. Kasi hindi talaga namin siya kanina naasikaso. Medyo na-busy kami sa...
From Press Sally, Ria Malayan, sabi niya, go Team Nin with 3 hearts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Si Win Cyril, go Team Nin. Thank you. Ayan.
Thank you sa inyo.
Oo.
At si Leah James, HHC, thank you. Go Team Nin, sabi niya sa atin.
Yeah. Kasi nga, baby steps. Baguhan lang po kami First time po namin mag-host. So, pasensya na kayo. And then,
Take note naman sa mga baguhan. Ayan, ang gagaling. O, diba?
Yun. Tsaka kahit nga may technical difficulties, hindi naman nawawala yan.
Correct.
Kailangan mo talagang ituloy.
And Tuesday, may may comment pa.
From Janil Pexon Brand, ang sabi niya, magandang programa ng FHS. Salamat, tama. At FHS Live is a really good program. One of the best programs so far ng FHS. Kasi we could be able to talk about something else, 'di ba? Yung mga bagay na mga gusto nating gusto nating malaman, tsaka gusto nating express sa sa mga
Sa mga napapanahong ano,
issue,
balita at
issues.
tsaka
mga
helpful
activity.
information sa mga newbies in Norway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Mm.
syempre,
Ayan.
di ba, it is being brought to you by Filipino Helping Society in Norway. Ang ating
Correct.
organization na malaki din talaga ang tulong sa mga kapwa nating Filipino at hindi lang sa ating mga fellow citizens, kundi sa iba pang mga taga-ibang bansa na gustong mag-join kasi ito ang ating pangalawang tahanan.
Tama yan,
Tulungan
ano.
sa pangalawang tahanan. Ika nga.
Yeah. With that being said, I think we can wrap
So,
up
sa
now.
pamamagitan ng mga activities kagaya nitong FHS Live, we really wish to encourage other people na gustong mag-join sa organization. Kasi
Yeah, that's
hindi lang
right.
naman ito, hindi lang naman ito information drive. Marami pang iba, marami pang activities. And
Correct.
for you to find out, be a member of FHS. Ayan.
That's
Medyo
right.
hirap kasi akong basahin yung nosh ng translation ng FHS. Ano nga ulit yun? Sorry, naano yung dila ko. How do you
FHS,
say,
the
yeah,
Philippine Scale to Samfun.
yan, oo.
The Philippine
Yeah,
Scale.
tama yan.
Yeah. Later on,
Ayan.
ano mo na yan, mapapronounce mo yan ng smoothly. Kasi
Correct.
mag-start ka na ng Norwegian course mo rin.
Yeah.
Tama
Hindi pa naman
yan.
siguro tayo overtime, ano? So, ayan, maraming salamat sa mga sumama sa amin today sa aming FHS Live. Along with
Especially dun
FOH
sa
and till
guest.
Tuesday kami ang Team Nin Experienced.
Yeah. So, magsama rin
Ayan,
lang
parang
tayo,
tatlo
ano.
na lang kami.
Correct.
Tatatlo kami sa
Ayan.
Team Nin Experience pero hindi
Oo.
patitibag, di ba?
Correct. So, magsama rin na tayo, mga katingin.
Yeah,
Ayan.
sure.
Tia Chuse, may i-share ka ba tungkol sa side mo, like for example Christian observance, ano ba yung mga ino-observe mo?
Yeah, just to to give the people information, yung Easter egg or yung parang bunny or hamster yung bunny na ginagamit ng ibang culture, lalo na sa US. I think yung bunny ginagamit nila, di ba? Tapos dito sa Europe yata is Easter egg.
Easter bunny. Easter egg.
Easter egg. Parang it's actually a pagan tradition. It's not really related to the Christian tradition. Pero since nung dumating ang Christianity sa Europe or maybe in the US, ganon. Inadapt na din nila at the same time yung way of living ng mga tao, yung tradition na ng mga tao. So parang isinama nila sa pag-celebrate ng Easter. But actually it's really two different things. So gusto ko lang pong sabihin yun sa inyo. So pero I'm not saying na kung ginagawa niyo yung Easter egg tradition o kaya yung bunny tradition, it means na mali yun. It doesn't mean like that. So nasa iyo, nasa heart mo naman yun, nasa faith mo yun. So yung mga ganung mga klaseng activities, actually, kung narinig natin si Isil, di ba, parang parang everything is for is for the children, para lang mapasaya sila, para lang alam mo yun, magkaroon sila ng magandang activities kasi alam mo naman mga bata talagang hilig sa mga maraming mga activities, di ba? So parang Christmas din, di ba? Yung gift giving is actually not really it's kind of Christmas tradition, pero yung meaning ng Christmas is not about gift giving, pero yun, it's when yung si Christ, the Christ was born, yun yung pinaka relevance ng ng Christmas. So yun. So gusto ko lang pong sabihin sa lahat ng mga nakikinig na ganun po siya. So hindi po talaga siya related, but it's up to you whether you would do the tradition of bunny thing and the Easter egg thing. So it's up to you. So for me, hindi ko siya ginagawa. Although I'm decorating yellow colors because it's my favorite colors. So it's my no, it's an opportunity for me to like decorate our home with shades of yellow, although hindi ako yellow party. So yon, so ganun siya. Mm. Yeah, that's my
Thank you for sharing, TL Tuesday. So, yun nga, sa part naman ng Ramadan, so I would say that it was also explained properly, kung
Mhm.
mga
tama.
bagay-bagay na hindi natin alam dati, ngayon alam na natin.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
on why they are fasting. So, they're fasting because leaving the habits of,
Mhm.
17s and stuff like that. And yeah, she mentioned also no lying, no stealing, and no talking behind people and all. And yeah, ano pa ba?
Mhm.
Mm,
Yung Easter kasi is basically ano siya, it's a Christian tradition. Parang nag-ano talaga siya, nag-ugat siya sa resurrection of Jesus from the dead. So parang yun yung parang pinaka-core ano ng celebration niya. Kung
Parang
bakit siya
para siyang
sine-celebrate.
para siyang inano, para na lang para siyang sinama. Pero
Correct.
actually Easter
Pero
is
yun
about
talaga dapat
rebirth
ang
eh.
ano,
Oh, it's about it's rebirth, 'di ba? Parang
resurrection from the dead.
parang gano'n.
So,
Pero actually it derived from pagan tradition
mhm,
before. Pero
mm,
yeah, pero no, it's up to us, 'di ba? Nasa
mhm.
nasa mentality naman natin 'yan, nasa heart
Yes.
natin 'yan, nasa puso natin, isip natin. Kung ito
Mm.
is meant for God, for Jesus, for remembering Jesus,
Yes.
na he resurrected. So I think maka-count 'yon. So God sees our heart, not,
True. So, ano
yeah,
man ang relihiyon natin, ano man ang paniniwala natin, I think in FHS, ang hangad lang natin is to provide information. We
right?
we respect whatever faith that you have. And yun naman yun wala tayong karapatang husgahan ang kahit na sino.
Mhm.
In the end, kung ano yung kanilang paniniwala, kung ano yung
Mm,
kanilang faith, let them be. Kumbaga,
yes.
irespeto
And
natin yun para matiwasay ang ating pamumuhay. Ay, tsaka nga pala yung
tama.
sa Amerika, I guess ano yun bunny, Easter bunny. Pero
Easter
dito,
bunny.
oo,
Yeah.
kung
Mhm.
napansin ko din sa mga stores
Mm,
kasi madalas
mm,
ako mag-window shop, yung
mm.
mga eggs at tsaka chickens.
Aha,
Chicken.
Yes, ang eggs pala symbolizes rebirth at ang
rebirth.
chickens,
Yeah.
oo,
Mm,
chickens symbolizes fertility. O
tama,
ayan,
yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
mga
And
yellow-yellow.
Mhm,
also, with regards to what recently you're saying about respect, one of the
Mm.
um ano nga yung core values ng
Yes,
FHS
core
ay
values.
respect. That's
tama.
why
True.
we are not in FHS we don't have a name. So we are just like we see each other as equal.
Tama.
Yes,
Mm,
true.
Same thing also here in Norway. So it's one of
mm,
their values that it's also us Filipinos. So
Mm.
we see fair. So we give
mm,
respect. So
tama.
dinadala natin dito yan. So that's FHSR.
Yeah, that's right. So we're helping each other, not pulling us down, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Sabi nga.
True. So
Yeah.
kaya nga
So,
kung sa mga nanonood, kung nasa Norway man kayo, mga kababayan ko, you can basically be a part of a very exciting organization which is Filipino Helping Society in Norway. Kahit hindi rin mga Pilipino, yung mga nandito na sa Norway na ibang lahi, pwede
tama.
po. You can basically join us para naman makasama namin kayo for the many exciting activities and
Mhm,
programs ng FHS.
mhm.
Yeah.
Tama.
Ayan.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
So
I
ano,
think
hindi
we
pa ba
come to
tayo
an end.
overtime?
Yeah, we come to an end.
That's right.
Okay.
This is the time that we say goodbye to all of our
Mm-mm.
viewers. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you
Yes.
for
Yes.
having them also, or you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oo.
Thank
So,
you for our
TL
guests as
Tuesday.
well. Yeah, thank
Mhm.
you for our guests, especially Isil, Rempis Ruiz, and uh,
Safa.
Papa
yeah.
Abdul.
Thank you so much for having us. For being with us.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so
Mrs.
much.
Mitch
Susunod
from
ulit na
FHS.
FHS Live. Hade.
Hala!
Bye-bye.